You've been good to me. I am safe to hope. I will dare.
Hey friends, thank you so much for joining us on the Safe to Hope podcast. We continue to hear from our listeners just how grateful they are for this platform, both as a place to hear and share their stories, but also gratitude for the expert and excellent, I might add, contributors to the show. People like Dr. Heather Evans, Dr. David Pooler, Melissa Affolter, Darby Strickland, just to name a few. Brad Hambrick is one of those experts who has been speaking into the church to both leaders and counselors, and in particular through the Church Cares curriculum, which was developed to help church leaders respond to abuse well. We were incredibly grateful to have him interact with Michelle's story. But then Brad was gracious enough to spend a little additional time addressing one of Michelle's greatest concerns in her circumstances. That being how the church and other Christian institutions respond to victims, survivors, and those who report abuse. On the next Safe to Hope bonus podcast, Brad and I will interact on some of the questions Michelle and many other survivors struggle to mediate after experiencing the responses to their story. Given that the SBC, the largest Protestant denomination, and the PCA recently held their yearly gatherings, Brad's wisdom is a bright light to shine into the dark circumstances plaguing both these and many other denominations. Again, we are grateful that you are here with us and thankful that you're joining us on this podcast. We are continually motivated to work toward and pray hard for the church to care for women well.
You've been good to me. I am safe to hope. I will dare to believe when the way is long and slow.
We hope you enjoyed this episode in the Safe to Hope podcast series. Safe to Hope is one of the resources offered through the ministry of Help Her, a 501c3 that provides training, resources, and the people necessary in order for the church to shepherd women well. If you'd like more information or would like to speak to someone about your ministry goals, go to helpherresources.com. That's helpherresources.com.